A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many... Yeah! Take flight! Grant us your blessing! It's not yield!
Too late for regrets!
Stop right there! Final warning! My apologies! Justice will prevail!
Dare to mess with me?
Flee!
Too late for regrets!
Yield!
Truth repeats its course. We'll see about that. Dare to mess with me?
Flee! Hands where I can see them! Hear my prayer! Do your worst! Whirling snow! Yeah! Ha! Ha! No!
Gears of the storm!
All tasks have been handed out. Ah, how relaxing.
Hey, who's that skulking around? Strength. No fighting instinct. Lily
Yeah.
Clifford. Welcome to Second Life. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Add Ast. Thank you for Add Astra.
Error.
We shall prevail! Flee! Embrace the ice!
Too late for regrets.
Stop right there! Take flight! Yield! Hands where I can see them!
Ha! Yeah.
Whirling snow! Flee! Grant us your blessing!
Dare to mess with me? Ahem. Ha. He. Ha. Fra. Ha.
Drop your weapons! Do your worst! Flee!
Have fun with this gift.
Justice will prevail! My apologies! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Yield! We shall prevail! Flee!
Too late for regrets.
Take flight! My apologies! Yeah! Do your worst!
Yeah.
Take flight!
One with nature.
Yield!
Yeah. You asked for it! Final warning! Dare to mess with me?
Gears of the storm!
Hear my prayer! Do your worst! Yeah. Yeah. Ha! Flee! Justice will prevail!
Embrace the ice! Take flight! Ha! Ha! Ha!
Hold the line!
Freeze! Here!
Allow me!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Billowing surge!
Yeah! Lightning flash! Dodge this! Yeah!
Stand clear!
Yeah! Take this!
Rest and rebuild!
Freeze!
Absorption test!
Yeah!
Enhanced animal module!
Dodge this! Freeze!
That was quick.
Don't mind if I do. Let's
Get
do
frostbite.
this
Take this!
Covenants of the Deep. Hold the line.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Another test. I got careless. Fry!
Cool it!
Fry!
Freeze!
Fry!
Stand clear.
Fry!
Yeah! Lightning flash!
Fry! Picked the wrong test
Whoa,
subject.
Mark 2.
Bellowing thunder!
Billowing surge. Allow me.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Add astro. Thank you for Add astro.
I wasn't done. I wasn't done. I wasn't done. I wasn't done. I wasn't done.
Going somewhere? The perfect distance. Going somewhere? Feel my blade! The perfect distance. Going somewhere? The very... My blade!
Fry! Fry!
Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad! Bloom as the flowers in Gurab, the eternal oasis at long last! Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad, the eternal oasis at long last!
Where do you think you're going?
Will end you!
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Fry!
Where do you think you're going?
Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad! Bloom as the
Goodbye.
flowers in
But we'll meet
Gurabad!
again.
Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad! Bloom as the eternal oasis of long
Where do you think you're going?
Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad!
Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Ad Ast. Thank you for Ad Astra. Ad Astra.
I will always seek to protect the things that are most important, no matter what it takes, even when it looks futile. Yield!
Snow!
Do your worst! We shall prevail!
You asked for it!
My apologies!
We'll see about that! Too late for regrets!
warning! Justice will prevail!
Whirling snow!
Hear my prayer!
Just following
Stop right
orders.
there!
Take that!
Yield!
Take that!
You asked for it!
Take flight!
To apply.
Whirling snow!
How heartless.
I'll be back.
Take flight! Sakura swirl!
We shall prevail! Flee!
Have fun with this gift! May the glory of the... Don't be scared! Pack everything up nice and carefully. Don't drop anything. This is how it must be. You're calling for me? How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Oz, reveal thyself!
I ride on wind and cloud alike. Huh?
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora? I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go. What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought, Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
No, it's just... Where should I begin?
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. Ah,
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
first of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right, then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find. this place looks so ordinary? Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Guyun Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyun Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyun Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here. The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks. Gotta keep going.
Swift and merciful.
By royal decree. Positions. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh.
One with my blade.
One shall descend once again. All my strength. You, Blade, you're up.
submit for judgment. Swift and merciful. Ugh.
This realm is no home for a princess.
A touch of frost. From whence you came. But how?
Positions. Go get it, Uruguay! Don't be scared! This dance is for you! Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Positions.
Ah! One with my blade. From whence you came.
All my strength. That hurt a little. Ready, go! Uruguay, you're up! By royal decree! All eyes on me! I summon thee! Stay put!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oz, reveal thyself!
No rest for the wicked.
Forth, my blade!
gathering together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydro-mimic monsters. I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Real bad.
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
I ride on wind.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our...
Oh, stop arguing!
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even... She left me to rely solely on guessing.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so... And you! You kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics...
I mean, is it...
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look. Oh, what a shame. Or by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be...
Quick, give it to me! At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike—
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the cheesing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl,
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics, and I don't know, there's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
A touch of frost.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
Swift and merciful.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the to provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue at that time, with the chaotic fun, and that haven she eventually found is right here.
How sad then.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Here! By royal decree! Stay put!
A touch of frost.
This dance is for you!
ready and waiting. Fall in!
Where are we dancing today?
Where are we headed this time? Don't get too close! Huh? Tcha! Supporting fire! Huh? Ha! Tcha! Tcha! Check this out! Ha! 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 Huh?
Where are we dancing?
Are you going to hold a festival?
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze.
Anything I can help you with?
In the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.